Welcome back to the video blog. Adam Daniel Mezei is my name. PMD is my title, producer of marketing and distribution. PMDforhire.com is my URL. Well, ever since John Reese, the author of Think Outside the Box Office, coined the term producer of marketing and distribution to embody a one-off, one-shot role that encompasses a variety of different audience engagement, promotion, distribution, sometimes administrative, blogging, and a whole potpourri of other activities. Ever since John created the term producer of marketing and distribution, there's been a whole movement to try to get a separate PGA, Producers Guild of America, accreditation for PMDs, such that the role can be recognized by the PGA for the hours and hours and hours of work that PMDs log on various independent projects, be they narrative features or shorts or documentaries, that they should deserve a credit all their own, in a category all their own for the work that they do. About several months back, I think about last quarter, the transmedia producer was a accreditation that is now offered professionally by the PGA, such that you offer it up for credit and for kudos and for scale pay. You can get credited in the end credits of any film as a transmedia producer. What's a transmedia producer? It's basically somebody who takes a storyline and who extends it into other media channels. For example, if you shot a documentary, there are ways that you can get the story out and push it out into other areas. You can have a graphic novel, you could have, let's say, kind of an online interactive game, you can have other, let's say, webisodic material that's related to the documentary that's not actually part of the documentary's bonus features. There's a variety of different areas where you can take a storyline. There's an iPod app or even an iPad app, whatever the case may be. So there's different ways to get that out there, and in recognition of the amount of work that the transmedia producer has to do, the PGA saw fit, in its esteemed wisdom, to offer transmedia producers their own credit. And I think, and John believes that, and I think a lot of other people that are PMDs and other producers that are operating in the space and that understand exactly the amount of effort that goes into a various PMD full court press, we deserve, PMDs that is, we deserve our own credit from the PGA, and I think that this video and a number of other efforts that are ongoing now to try to push that agenda forward, I think we deserve to have our own credit as well. And I'd like to know what you think, whether you think PMDs are just a separate role that's not necessarily different from any other production coordinator's job or from any other PM producer's role. Do you think PMDs deserve their own separate category, or is it just a bunch of bunk? It's no different than what any other producer has to do. PMDs have a very specific role we've discussed in many different places, over at my blog, at Think Outside the Box Office, or you might have a look over at Sherry Candler's amazing website, which is chock full of information about what PMDs do. You'll see that we have our own very specific set of tasks and responsibilities that we must do on a daily basis for the very limited number of projects that we represent, sometimes for a year and a half apiece, long after the director, producer, and other crew members have moved on to their other projects. As such, we deserve our own credit in recognition for the job that we do, because indeed it is a very, very engaging process. So thanks again for watching, thanks again for tuning in. I'll be back again tomorrow with another video about PMDing, perhaps. And as always, I wish for you a great start to your week and many, many good things.